What is up, guys? Chris here, the Unprofessional Dad, and I'm back with another knife video. And I'm going to be trying to talk about a knife here that's a little cool for me. It's a little special. It's a little, well, it's just cool. You know, I've always considered myself a very blessed and fortunate person in life. Even in the worst of times when I have been down and out through the struggles and the hard knocks, you know, you got to find the positive. I've always thought that I was fortunate and blessed. But one area of my life that I've never been lucky at is, like, I don't even play the lottery, because to me, that's a poor man's voluntary tax. I don't play the lottery. I don't do scratch-offs, really. I mean, I have before, but not really, you know, $2 here and there, you know, in the past. But to me, I'm just throwing my money away. I've never been fortunate and lucky at that kind of stuff. Never won giveaways or raffles or anything like that. But recently on Instagram, HX Outdoors had a giveaway. And several people that are friends of mine on Instagram, they tagged me. And I didn't go over and join this because I thought I'd actually win or anything. I just wanted to support HX Outdoors because they're great people. They've done a lot for me in the channel, and I really appreciate them. So I did, and lo and behold, I won a daggone knife. I couldn't believe it. And I'm going to show you that knife right here. Now, if you're not familiar, HX Outdoors, I've showed them recently a couple times on the channel. I've given several of their knives away. I like HX Outdoors for several reasons. They have, if you want, I've told these stories before when I used to be camping. If I had come across HX Outdoors website, I would have been hooked because they have got so many cool things. Knives, folders, and fixed blades. They've got multi-tools, axes, hatchets, machetes, you know, shovels, anything that you could think of that's for outdoor survival, you know, camp, any of that stuff. They've got it. It's a really cool website with some cool stuff. And their knives, for instance, this is the Rock Saphire. Their knives are really cool because, like this one right here, this is coming in at $30 on their website. $30. Now I have a link down below, and I have a code. If you go on there and use the code, you'll actually save some money. So you're getting it for less than $30. It's crazy how affordable these knives are. Titanium handles on these, and you're getting it less than $30. The fit and finish, fantastic. The ergonomics, fantastic. It's got a D2 blade, so that's going to be really good for edge retention and tough. You know, all in all, and it's great. It's a good-looking knife. Now, it's a liner lock. $30. It's hard to beat this for 30 daggone dollars. And remember, you're getting it for less than $30 when you use that link and you use the code. You're going to save even more money. They have the Rock Fluorite, the Rock Saphire. They have a ton of different knives with titanium handles for great prices. Now, the knife that I won and they sent me is this knife right here. Now, this is a fixed blade. Oh, and one thing I love about them is they put all their knives in these cases. Now, these don't have rubber seals, so they're not like extremely waterproof, but they're definitely water resistant. If you're somebody that's going to be going camping a lot or survival and outdoors, you know, take the knife out of these things. You know, you could put gear in these, phones, wallets, whatever. They got smaller ones for the knives like this. They got bigger ones for their fixed blades. And you could just pack everything up in there, fasten it down and stuff. You know, water ain't going to get in these. These are pretty daggone tight. So, just great cases. I really appreciate the cases. But this is the knife. Comes with a microfiber cloth and everything. So the case is really cool. But this is the knife. This is the Rock Apex, the knife that I won. And I absolutely love this thing. This is a really, really cool knife. Before I show you the knife, I'm going to show you the sheath. It does have a Kydex sheath that is tacoed, folded over. It has leather dangler with a leather snap strap here. And I will tell you this right now. You ever see these daggone knife danglers with these where you can't get it to go all the way around the handle, and even if you can, you're trying to force the daggone snap button closed, and it's just, and if you do get it to finally snap closed, you broke your thumbs doing it. and it's hard as heck to get it back open, you don't have that problem with this. Not only is there excellent snap and retention on this thing, but that snap goes on there super easy. It holds it well, great retention. There's no wiggle or play in this thing, and snaps off really, really simple. So I like that. I like this sheath a lot, Kydex sheath. It's got really large holes or eyelets or whatever these are called. I can't remember what these are called, the term for it. I always get that wrong. But for wrapping paracord or different things like that, or attaching different things to your knife. So there's a lot of cool things about this sheath. Ultimately, as you see, there's this extra little slot here, and that holds this. This is a ferro rod with a handle, so you can grip it here. This truly is a camping and survival knife. This is an outdoors knife, a survival knife, an apocalypse knife. I mean, this thing is so daggone cool. And that right there is really neat, the fact that it does have a ferro rod. You got this on you, I don't care where you are, when you're there, what time of the year, what the weather's like. If you've got a ferro rod on you, as long as you know how to use it and you know what you're doing, you will be able to get a fire started, period. I don't care if it's a monsoon pouring down rain. If you know what I'm telling you right now, put me in the wettest area in the world. As long as there's some trees, some foliage, I'm going to get a fire if I've got a ferro rod, period. And most of you, many of you are that way as well. You know, I lived in a tent for years, and I mean, for 20 years, I was camping. That was like my #1 hobby and thing that I did. I was a prepper, a survivalist, off-grid person, learning how to filter water, do all that different things, all off the things that you find in nature. So that right there, I'm good to go. Let's put that aside. This is the beautiful knife. This is the Rock Apex, and right off the bat, that is a great looking daggone knife. That looks cool. Now you have a black G10 handle. You have a really nice blade here. Now, you'll notice that this is milled out. They do that for a couple reasons. The #1 main reason that they do that is to lighten this up. And I'm going to show you why here in a second that this needs to be lightened up. The second reason is to give it a really cool look. And that does look really daggone cool. Gives it some texture and some grip. The ergonomics on this are fantastic. You can put your hands right there in that little finger choil. Your hand just rests there really well. I mean, it fits like a glove. It does have this extra finger choil / sharpening choil there, so you can choke up for those power cuts, or there's those fine precision slices, food prep, peeling an apple, different things like that, peeling potatoes, whatever. If you were out doing camping survival, you can do different things with this choked up grip. It has a little valley here for your thumb. Your thumb nestles in there really nice and snug, comfy. And it does have a jimped thumb ramp right there for your thumb in case you do need to choke up or whatever. Now, it's not extremely aggressive jimping, but it is aggressive enough to where you've got some decent traction. Now, the handle down here, if you notice, it is full tank. And down here at the bottom, you have a pommel that is like a hammerhead. It even has the texture down here that's like a hammer. That is for hammer fist, so you can do different things. And I'll give you a couple. Now, people would say, my kid earlier was like, well, why would you need a hammer on your knife? Okay, great question. Let's talk about a couple things that you could do with that. Let's say that you're out and about. You're setting up the tent. You know how you got to put those daggone pegs in the ground to strap your tent down, the tent pegs, so they can't fly off and stuff? You ever push those down and you can't get it any farther? You've hit a root or shale or something like that, and you've either got to stand on it, which bends your peg. You got to press on it and breaks your hand. Now you got this, just boom, 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 right down in there. Let's say you're going to hang up a hammock or something, and you're needing to put a nail or something into a screw into a tree, and you don't have any tools to get it started. instead of picking up a rock or something and using, boom, you got that. If you got nuts like walnuts and different things like that, you're out wanting to have a snack while you're out camping and hiking, you got a nutcracker. Another great thing, my sons love when we go out. Anytime we're around an area where there's a lot of rocks, if we go to the daggone doctor's office and there's a spot with a lot of rocks around the parking spot, they'll start picking them up and seeing them if any of them have quartz. So if you're out and about and you're walking through a creek or camping and you find rocks, you could take that, bam, crack it. It'll split right open. You see if you've got a rock with quartz in it or whatever. Most of y'all would know just by looking at the rock if you've got one with quartz, but I'm just giving you some examples of what you can use that for. Extremely handy. I love that right there. This is a very utilitarian knife. This is a knife that looks really cool, but make no mistakes about it. This knife is for working. This is a really, really cool and effective knife. Now the blade looks fantastic. Has a nice swedge up here on top, has a nice flat grind, and you'll see this compound grind work up here by the tip. Just looks really, really good. Now the blade, the entire blank, is DC53. Now for those of you who don't know what DC53 is, all right, D2 is a tool steel. You see, you all know what D2 is. You see it in a ton of budget knives. And D2, even though it's not a premium blade steel, D2 has amazing edge retention. Now, it's a tool steel, so it's really hard. It's hard to sharpen. A lot of people don't like to sharpen it, but it has really good edge retention. It's really tough because it's a tool steel. The corrosion resistance ain't there and stuff, but it has a lot of good things going for it, especially for a budget steel. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen the show The Boys on Amazon Prime. In that, a company called Vought, they create this chemical called Compound V. And when they give humans Compound V, it turns them into superheroes. What they've done is they've given D2 Compound V, and they turned it in to DC53. Because DC53 is D2 on steroids and then magnified. I mean, DC53 is a tough, efficient, effective tool steel with very much improved edge retention over D2, toughness improved over D2. Now, again, it's a tool steel, so you don't have the corrosion resistance and stuff that you'll have with D2. But here's the thing. You know what? You don't need it here. You know what? This upsets me. I had my daggone knife pulled up here, and my boys have been in here on my laptop playing, and they wanted to go on Roblox and lost my daggone spot. So here, let me pull my knife back up. All right, so it doesn't have the corrosion resistance, but what they've done is they have coated the surface of the blade with titanium nitride coating. That's going to do a couple things. Number one, it's going to improve that toughness. It's going to make it more scratch and wear resistant. It's going to make it corrosion resistant. It's going to give it improved toughness and just everything that you want. You're taking a really good, very, very effective blade steel, especially at the price that this thing comes in. DC53 is a good blade steel at these price ranges. And you're putting that titanium nitride on there, that coating, and you're improving it. You're giving it that extra toughness, that added corrosion resistance, and it already has really good edge retention. So all in all, this is a fantastic knife. This truly is a survival knife. That's what this is. This is a survival knife. This is a camping knife and outdoors knife. They call this company HX Outdoors. So it's a camping and survival knife. If the apocalypse comes and you're looking for a knife to pick up and take, boom, here you go. Now, EDCing this knife will be a little different for a couple reasons. Number one, it's coming in right at 8 ounces. Now, when you put... Hold on, guys, I'm doing a video. Now, when you take the sheath, you're going to come up there to almost 12 ounces. I think you're coming in with the sheath 11.92 ounces with the knife and the sheath. 8 ounces with the knife alone. So that's heavy. That's going to be too heavy for a lot. Not everybody. Like, I'll EDC this thing all day long with that weight. But a lot of people don't want to EDC a knife that heavy. They also don't want to EDC a knife that looks like this with that tactical, survivalist kind of vibe to it. But also, it's kind of hard to EDC a daggone knife that's got a spot here for a lanyard and everything else. So it's not going to be the best EDC knife. Some people will, some people won't. But everybody would love this knife. Not everybody. Most people would love this knife as a survival knife, a camping knife. But remember, you can EDC this knife 100%. Now, one other thing I wanted to show you. You see the spine right here. Now, the spine is sharp all the way down. All the way down, it's got good edges on that spine. But you see this spot right here? Can you see that in the camera? This spot right here. That is super, super sharp. Watch this. Boom. That's where it is made for striking your ferro rod. So really good knife. All in all, fantastic knife. This is coming in at $89.99. Now you can get this with a DLC coating that's going to cost you about, I can't remember what the DLC coating version runs. The DLC coated version is going to run you $109.99. So it's a little bit more. But, I mean, you don't have to have that DLC coating. This thing looks fantastic just like it is. The DLC coating does look pretty daggone cool. I ain't going to lie. It looks great, you know, with that black blade. But, hold on a second, guys. Let me calm them down. Elijah. Did I remember what I said? Okay. Sorry about that. Normally I don't do that. I don't stop in the middle of videos, but they were literally getting out of control in there. But just a great knife. $89.99. Remember, use the link down below. Use the code. Save some money. It will help you a lot. And it also helps the channel, to be perfectly honest, when you do that. Speaking of which, there's a lot of codes down below, and there's a lot of links down below. Nobody has to use those, but if you do want to, it does help the channel. I'm trying to do that more and more so that I can, because I'm going to be honest with you, it's gotten to the point to where, you know, it's gotten tight. So, you know, so I'm trying to improve the quality of this channel and stuff like that. And so these links will help in so many different ways. You don't have to use them, but if you want to, I would appreciate it. It would help the channel. So, but it'll also save you some money on this. Fantastic knife. Oh, let me tell you, overall length on this knife, by the way, is overall length is 8.9 inches. The blade length is 3.8 inches. And the Rockwell, so overall length 8.9 inches. The blade length is 3.8 inches. The Rockwell is 58 to 60, which is right there where you'll see for most D2 and stuff like DC53. That's a good Rockwell for something like this for a tool steel. And remember, 8 ounces without the sheath, about almost 12 ounces with the sheath. Really good knife, really good weight. So check them out. They're absolutely fantastic. Thank you, HX Outdoors, for giving me this knife and letting me win. I'm absolutely blown away. And for some reason, that zoomed in an awful lot. All right, so I'm pretty much done with this anyways. Wanted to touch on a couple things really quick to end this. Number one, You know, we have the best community ever, and I've been really fortunate and blessed, and I'm sorry that it's so zoomed in now. I will try to fix that. Here, let me see if I can fix that. Oh, let me see if I can fix that. There we go. You know, we've got some really cool people in the community, and several of them have channels. Ken Faulkner, fantastic. If you're not following Ken already on YouTube, go watch him. He has amazing content, amazing knives. He's very informative. I've learned so much from him. He knows way more than I could ever hope to know on knives. He is really, plus he's just awesome to watch and listen to. He's just really good. But we also got Faithful EDC. We've got Carry and Cut. We've got, there's so many. We've got Adventure 50, Adventure Man. We've got so many different people, and I know there's a lot that I'm not mentioning. There are so many. Relentless Blades. There's a ton of people that have YouTube channels, and I want to help everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start linking a video to a channel, or not I'm going to start linking a channel in different videos so that I can help different people as we go. And today I want to help a channel called Knife Pile. A good friend, Alex. Nobody has to do this, but if you want to do something good for the community, if you just want to do something good for someone, Alex is wanting to, he likes his channel. He's passionate. He wants to do this. I'm going to link him down in the description below. If you haven't already, if you would please just click on that and subscribe to his channel really quick. It'll take you just a millisecond, but it would help him. It would improve his numbers. I'm sure it would make him feel great. It's just a good kind of thing to do. And who else is going to support our community but us? So please, you don't have to, but if you would, please click on that link and support him and subscribe to his channel, and let him wake up tomorrow and see, hey man, I've jumped 40 or 50 subscribers. I won't say very many because I'm a small channel myself, but if we could help him even 40 or 50 subscribers, that would go a long way. And I'm going to start linking other video channels, or other channels I should say, in different videos. And the last thing I'm going to say is this, because I'm going to start promoting this in every single video from now on like I used to. Premium knife giveaway. If you want to be a part of that, what you have to do is, if you join at tier 1, I don't keep any of the money from the premium knives or the premium memberships. I don't keep any of that money. It all goes back into the knife of the month. The more people that are premium members, the nicer the knives will be. All that money goes into buying a knife. It will always be at least $100 in value, at least. But all of them, like the last month's was $200. I'm about to give a knife away here in the next 24 hours. I'm going to be giving a knife away for this past month that we just had. I just haven't had a chance to go live and do the premium members knife of the month giveaway. I haven't forgot. It's still coming, guys. I apologize. It is coming. I'm going to go live soon and do that. I've just been so busy and got so many things going on with the boys and stuff. Some things have been going on with Noah and stuff. I won't get into that. So I've just had my hands full, honestly. But I'm going to do that. But if you join, we raffle the knife off at the premium members. That's the way we give the knife away. We have a raffle, or a drawing, a drawing. We literally draw a name out of the box. Not a raffle, but a drawing. We draw a name out of the box or whenever we have the knife of the month live. All the premium members that want to join that live, it's only for premium members. We put everybody's name in and we draw it out. The way that it works is if you join at tier 1 for $2 a month, you get one name in the drawing. That's $2 a month, $24 a year for 12 chances at a $100 to $200 knife. That's pretty good. Plus you're helping out the channel. If you join at tier 2, that's $3 a month. You get 3 chances, 3 names in the box. If you join at tier 3, that's $5 a month. You get 5 names in the box to draw your name out for for a knife that's at least $100 in value and probably well over that. So far, we've had knives $150, $180, $200, and I'm about to give September's knife away. So if you want to join, do that. It would help. The more people that join, the nicer. Eventually, my goal is to get enough premium members to where I'm giving away Sabenzas and McNeese every single daggone month. I would love that. So if you guys want to join, feel free. Nobody has to. Links are in the description below. It'll say right there, join us on a premium member Knife of the Month giveaway. So join if you want to. I greatly appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm Chris, Young Professional Dad. I wish all of you sharp knives and happy lives. Go subscribe to Knife Pile, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, X Outdoors. Fantastic knife.